What was traveling with Lee like? Like, how was he received by the crowds at college campuses?
Oh, he was an icon, a hero. Everybody, you had the Lee Corso, will you marry me signs out there. I mean, Lee was so, he kind of missed his calling as an actor, but he always had this little motto that we're in the entertainment business and college football is our vehicle. So he always led like with the entertainment part of it. Like he would be great at winding a crowd up, leading them to believe. Oh, he'd play up an upset. Oh, they got no shot, and then at the end he'd come in with the uppercut and he can punch him right in the right in the stomach and go completely opposite of the way he was building up the headgear. But in a way, like that's what the crowd loved about him. It was like you would tantalize them with believe, and then nope, boom. I'm coming the other way. And in a sense, like the crowd, I think, liked that even more, that it gave them an opportunity that if they did pull the upset, or if Lee's pick was wrong, the next time game day was in town, they could let him have it. But it was always a deal of love and appreciation and excitement and anticipation with Lee on the set. The way Lee would always come on the set with the helmets from the sun front of the set, with he'd raise one and then raise another and then ultimately throw the road team down on the ground before the show started to get the fans riled up. The only time I can say there was actually a near incident with Lee was unfortunately at my alma mater. And I think it was 2000 when game day was at the Orange Bowl, and we did our show in the parking lot. I think it was either after or the Syracuse game or after the Virginia Tech game. I forget which game it was, but late in the day, game day was still doing like post-show segments at that time and segments later in the night. And after a day of college football and a day of watching Miami beat up on whoever it was, a lot of liquored up fans in the parking lot, and obviously Lee being a Florida State guy and not campaigning, but saying, I'll say it, campaigning for Florida State to be in the national title game. A couple of Miami fans got a little too close, and someone either pushed him or hit him on the shoulder or something. And Lee, the old school Miami street tough, like he turned around and was like, who did that? And a couple of people actually on the show, actually, I think Chris Fowler's brother was actually one of them who was with Lee at the time. And his brother, come on, let's go. But Lee was ready to go. And I, at that age and at that time, I wouldn't have bet against Lee. That's for sure.
Yeah, no cell phone cameras to capture that.
No, it's amazing because that was a completely different time and place. Yeah. We talk about that all the time. I should say talked about that all the time, about how like if we, back in the early days of the show, like we would go out, the show was only an hour long. We'd go out and have a nice dinner and go to the bars for a little while just to get the lay of the land, the vibe, the feel, and just kind of hang out. But we could never, ever do that nowadays with all the cameras and social media. Who knows what would have come of that. But but 96, 97, when the show was still only a hour and a half on a Friday night, we'd go out and mingle a little bit just to kind of go out and unwind and relax a little bit before the show.